It's time to go race at Michigan tonight. Alright. Oh, shit. That's my. No, that's it. Uh, is this it? Okay, just got it. Alright. And hey guys, welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003 20th anniversary season for the 7th race of 20. We're going to tackle Michigan. Let me make sure. Let me clean this out. Looks bad. Alright. But anyways, we're off to Michigan. Last week was the 600, and didn't go the way that I hoped. We ended up in 9th place, but not the way that I wanted it to end. We ended up going a lap down. We did pretty well. It's just I did not expect to go almost 100 laps on fuel. But I know we're not going to go 100 laps on fuel tonight. That's for sure. It's just at some places the fuel is broken, where you could go almost 100 laps on fuel. Like at Charlotte, you should go about 70 laps on fuel. Apparently, they got the AI to work. It's just not you. You could go almost 80 laps. You shouldn't go about 80 laps. You should go at least 70 laps on fuel at Charlotte, as far as real life. But yeah, we could go longer than everybody else on fuel. We had a chance to win the race. It's just the AI have really good short run speed, and it took my car almost 50 laps for it to actually come in on a long run. It's just did not plan out the way that I hoped as far as the racing goes. We did finish on the lead lap. We did somehow get our lap back, and we ended up in the top 10 in 9th place. And Sterling Marlin won the 600 last week. So that race at Charlotte did not go the way that I was hoping for. And other than that, we're going to focus on the next week. As far as the Dale call is concerned, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I don't think I'm going to buy it again because I burned it up twice now. The second time that I bought it, so I'm going to ditch it probably for a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to use that again. I'm just going to do the original mid-race reports from now on. I don't know why I'm bringing it up, but just for people that would love to see the Dale call, I don't know if I'll be able to blow it again, but it's still going to be at the introduction to every video. I made a video of me blowing it, so. Alright, but that's not what this is for. I have a couple announcements to make as far as the stream schedule goes. First off, I only have one announcement. It's the schedule for YouTube. It's on the community tab already. Here it is. So Monday is going to be NASCAR 6 career mode. All these will be one video a week. Monday we're doing NASCAR 6 career. One video. Wednesdays are this. Friday is Rule of Outlaws. Saturday's Heat 5 and Sunday's the Chase or playoffs. So I can throw that out, or actually I'm going to keep it. Now let's adjust our prediction. My predictions I made for the championship 12. The championship for the trucks is Finley Cup Series. That's 12 drivers that are going for a championship, combine all 3 series. Or 12 drivers going for 3 championships. Let's just say it didn't go smooth. I was 3 for 9 as far as getting the positions correct, and 1 for 2 as far as getting the champion right. The wins, the corrects, the incorrects. I was 3 for 9. So the positions I got correct were Zane Smith win the championship. That's the only champion I got correct was Zane Smith. Then Ross Chastain and Walk-Off Bell, 2nd and 3rd. Those are the only 3 positions I got right. And like I said, the only champion I got right was Zane Smith. So, let's start out with Friday night, the Truck Series. The Truck Series, I had Zane Smith, Ty Majeski, Ben Rhodes, and Chandler Smith. So, Chandler Smith ended up third, Ben Rhodes was second, and Ty Majeski was fourth. He had a chance to win the championship. He had a chance to get second. But it just didn't go the way. The Xfinity Series, I got all of them wrong. I didn't get a single position right. It just flip-flopped. You flip-flop first and second, you flip-flop third and fourth. So I had Noah Gragson, Ty Gibbs, Josh Berry, and Allgaier. Allgaier was third, Josh Berry was fourth, Ty Gibbs won the championship, and Noah Gragson was second. So now on to the Cup side, and I did not like this one whatsoever. I'm sure Michael Turner is probably crying right now. But he said Logano was going to get 36 with the DNF, or last place. He actually won the race, so he proved Michael wrong big time. Won the race of the championship, Chase Elliott was fourth. He got screwed pretty much. If it was based off, if points were important in the last race, and Chase Elliott would have been okay, but no, it wasn't. So I have Chase Elliott win the championship, Ross Chastain second, Christopher Bell, a walk-off Bell third, and Logano fourth. Logano won the championship. I got walk-off Bell third, correct, Ross Chastain second, right, and Chase Elliott last. Wait, he was literally the best car all year and should have won the championship, but oh well, it is what it is. Those are my predictions that I did. I was 3 for 9 as far as getting the positions right. But Michael Turner literally proved. I don't know if Michael Turner will tune in tonight. I don't think he will. But anyways, if you haven't already, please vote in the poll. It's about my prediction videos if you guys want more. It's yes, Cup only. Yes, all 3 divisions. Or fuck predictions, which is no. So, anyways, Michigan. Michigan, we're starting last. Based on what I did in practice, it is easy with the setup. I try to go default setup, but the problem is the car goes right on the straight. It was like, I'll do this, hit the throttle button, and I would not press any buttons. The car would just go right by itself. And I'm not even pressing the right button whatsoever. The car would just go right. So I have to use the full-blown Cubic setup in order to make the car handle perfectly. So that's what I have to do. But oh well, it is what it is. At least I practice it. But Texas next week, we should be able to go with any setup we want. The car should be perfect. So, but that's next Wednesday. Don't have to worry about that yet. We got to worry about Michigan first. Like I said, Michigan, we're going to start last. Based on what, it's easy based on what I did in practice. But this is a whole different race because there's no legend drivers involved. So, anyway, without further ado, we're going to jump right into the race at Michigan. So, we're going night racing in Michigan. Always good to do night racing here. It's amazing how a game 20 years ago actually has night races. A game 20 years ago. Alright. It's amazing how, like I said, it's amazing how a game 20 years ago actually has night races. So yeah, guys, Michigan. Should be a good race for me. At least I hope so. As far as the points, we actually gained points on Rusty. We actually gained points on everybody else. It's just Mark Martin lost. Mark Martin came into the 693 or 100 back, 103 back. He lost 90 points. He DNF'd out the Coke 600 last week. He DNF'd. And I gained points. Even though Rusty and Gordon finished ahead of me, I gained 40 points on him because Mark Martin had DNF and these two finished ahead of me. If I remember correctly, they both finished ahead of me. So they both gained a lot of points. I have 2 wins so far and 2 poles. And the awards from the 600, here they are. All of these are going into tonight's race. So, everything's good. We didn't lead a lap last week, which is very disappointing, but I know we're going to lead laps tonight. And as far as this race is concerned, we're going with the Nilla Waffles, another butter car. So we're going with that car for the night's race. Settings, just so y'all aren't bullshitting me. Here they are. I can't change them, so showing you guys right now what are the settings. And without further ado, we're going to turn this on. And we're going to jump right into the race. So I'm really excited about the race tonight. And again, we're not going to qualify, so thankfully in this I can just jump straight into the race. Not have to worry about qualifying. I can just jump straight into it. Luckily tonight I can just jump straight into the race and don't have to worry about qualifying. So, anyways, the setup for the race. Here it is. I'm going to change it as I go. Obviously, I'll double check to make sure everything's good before we jump into it. This gonna stay the same. All right, let's double check to make sure everything's good before we start. All right, everything's good. So now, let's jump into the race.
Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan, the site for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race coming up right here on MRN. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
This track is wide and fast. We may even see some guys go 3 and even 4 wide. There are several grooves to choose from here at Michigan.
Mike Skinner really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
Shawna Robinson hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. will attempt to build on his points lead in this race.
Yeah, but it's far from over yet. He's got to focus on being consistent. A little slip-up for just one race can cost you big in the points.
Oh, yeah. All right, here we go in Michigan International Speedway.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Grandpa's in an ultimate scheme. Mark Warren trying to rebound the way he did last week in the 600. That's a good start for him on the front row. And now let's see the lineup for Michigan. Ken Schrader in a hot scheme. Let's take a look.
Well, let's see how they'll line up for the start.
All right.
In the front row are the 48 car and the Mark Martin Ford. In the second row are the Ganassi Racing Dodge and the UPS Ford. Starting the race from row 3 are the Home Depot Pontiac and the 5 car. The fourth row has the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet and the 36 car. Starting the race from row 5 will be the Target Dodge and the DuPont Chevrolet. In row 6 we have the Citgo Ford and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. Starting from row 7 will be the Rubbermaid Ford and the 7 car. In the 8th row are the Sprint Dodge and the Kodak Chevrolet. In the 9th row we have the Cheerios Dodge and the Alltel Ford. In the 10th row are the Valvoline Pontiac and the 26 car. Starting the race from row 11 are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. The 12th row has the 27 car and the 63 car. Starting the race from row 13 will be the Motorcraft Ford and the America Online Chevrolet. In row 14 we have the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the Haviland Ford. Starting from row 15 will be the 46 car and the 16 car.
All right, here we go.
In the 16th row are the 23 car and the 15 car.
Alright, ready to race.
In the 17th row are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Square D Chevrolet. In the 18th row are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the 37 car. Starting the race from row 19 are the Team Rusty Ford and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge.
Alright, we're getting ready for race
The
time.
20th row has the BAM Racing Dodge and the 98 car. Starting the race from row 21 will be the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the Tide Ford.
And last but certainly not least,
Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will have his work cut out for him in this one.
alright, so 200 laps, 400 miles. Let's get this going. And runaway at Michigan! For the 7th race of the 20th anniversary season of Thunder 03. Alright, we're going to take our time going to turn 1. And again, guys, I haven't done a lot of practice today. I did a 25% practice race last night, so... And in 14 laps, I was able to go from last to first in 14 laps, so... But that was with speed comp on. It looks pretty easy, so I have it off of this one. Hopefully I remember I turned it off. So we have it off for tonight. But we'll see how quickly we can get out to the field. I hope this is a little bit challenging, but we're going to complete the first lap. I'll be getting 2 positions. Somebody's stacking up here, but we got the inside lane to our advantage. Gonna brake a little early because I know they like stacking up. Oh boy! That's what I learned this week is the AI stack up a little bit. Gonna try to be patient here on the high side. I want to get to the bottom lane as soon as I can. Okay, we're clear. Gonna take our time. No need to be aggressive. It's early in the race. There's Rusty Wallace, who won in Atlanta early this season. And again, Sterling Marlin won last week, so he's going to try to rebound. Mark Martin looking to rebound because he DNF last week. And he started on the front row for this one, so he's got a lot of points to make up. Right now, he's almost a full race back as far as the point battle is concerned. OJ, sorry, Wimmer. All right, we're at the 31st after 2 laps, so... Yeah, I think the AI here are so easy. I don't know why, but with the setup, the AI are very easy at this track. So I'm afraid this might be an easy race. So I hope it's not too easy, but I mean we'll see. Like I said, we got a long race, so who knows? This is gonna be a long race. This race may take about 2.5 hours approximately. Right now I'm being challenged by Kimmel. I'm trying to take my time, trying to get out to the field, not being aggressive. Okay, looks like the AI put up a little fight, which I appreciate. Just trying to take my time, not being aggressive. We got a long race, and I got a little bit of a cushion as far as the point battle. I gained 40 points on second place last week because of Mark Martin DNF. I guess Mark Martin DNF last week, and he lost 90 points. Here we go, 207 heading to turn 1. Oh, sorry, Kenzie! That was unintentional. It's not my fault. I know Michael Turner's gonna be sad, but it's not my fault. I wasn't trying to do that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get on Ricky Rudd. Oh, jeez, I was looking at chat. Sorry, Run! I was looking at chat. Okay, I need to focus now. I was looking at chat. Okay, Kenzie's looking for revenge, which I'm a little worried. Alright, now we can go into turn 1 pretty much for how I'll do it. And again, guys, I'm pretty much jumping into this with little to no practice as far as today goes. Okay, yeah, we're making up all of our time. And so, from what I can tell, it's not going to take me 14 laps to go from last to first. I can promise you that. Based on what I'm seeing here, it's definitely not going to take me 14 laps in a 25% race from what I did yesterday. It took me 14 laps to go from last to first. I'm not joking, 14 laps. based on what I see in this race, it's going to take me a little bit longer. Which, I like it. I like that it's going to take me a little longer to get up to the field. It should take me longer. Yeah, we'll catch the back of the field. It's going to take a little bit of time. We're 27th, but like I said, we got a long way to go. Anything can happen. We still got a clean car as far as the ass is concerned. We're trying to take our time. 200 miles an hour heading to turn 3. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. Hopefully it's a pretty solid race. We should do well tonight. Michigan has always been a good track for me. In every NASCAR game, I've always done well at this place, so I have a pretty good history. So I'll contact between the 30 and the 1. But looks like the guy figured out pretty quick. It looks like now it's taking me a little bit, but we're figuring out our groove. And again, guys, I haven't done a practice race today. I've done a 25% practice race last night, but that was a 25%. And I've never done a 100% race before. Well, I've never done a 100% race. So we're basically figuring out how hard 100% races are, and it looks like they should be a little challenging. Yeah, we gained a little bit of time, but that's because I'm stuck in traffic. Looks like this race is being a little bit challenging. It looks like we're already up half the field. It took me 9 laps from starting last place. We're up half the field. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. Should be able to get by Michael Roots without a problem. Okay, we got by. We're up to 18th. Yeah, looks like they're pulling away from me, or not really pulling away. As far as the top guys are, I've gained about a 10th every lap. Goes to show that I have a fast race car. I bet you Mark Barnes out there leading. Oh shit. Oh boy, Warburton almost plowed me in the ass. That would have made me really mad of getting me ass damage. But it looks like 10 laps, we may move up to either 17th or 16th. Depends if I move up a spot here on this lap, or in this last corner. We're gaining position here, or we're gaining ground. But it looks like in 10 laps, we're going to go from last to 17th. 17th in 10 laps, so not bad. We got 190 to go. Yeah, this race should fly by pretty quickly. I spent about 10 minutes discussing about my predictions and the schedule for my YouTube. And if you guys haven't seen, go back after this race. And if Michael Turner's watching this, he got robbed by Legal big time. Because he said he's going to finish last. And he won the race. So, Michael, if you're watching this, you got robbed big time. So, I mean, yeah, looks like the are running pretty decently, and looks like the are a lot harder on 100%, which is really good, because I want the to be challenging on 100% racing. They should be. And if I had to guess, we're probably going to go about 50 laps on fuel. About 50, 60 laps. So who knows? We're in the top 15, but like I said, we got a long race. Anything can happen. Looks like our car is already having problems. Here we go, 3 wide to the inside. If Ryan Newman and Terry Labouty. This is for 12th place. And we gain time on them. 200 miles an hour heading to turn 1. We're up to 12th place. Yeah, we got a little bit of time to chill, but yeah, the AI in Michigan have always been fun to race with. Ryan Newman's going to try to fight me back. Oh, I messed up turn 3 a little bit. Ryan Newman trying to fight back, which I appreciate. Oh, here he is on my inside. Again, this is for 12th place. I said the AI are fighting back, which I appreciate. I appreciate that they're fighting back. Because in my press race, guys, they were not fighting me back. I'll be just get the spot and drive away. It's nice that they're battling in this. Because that's what we want. I want competitive racing. I'm not going to make it 3 wide. It's a little early in the race to go 3 wide. So, oh wait, hold on. Oh boy. Yeah, they're going a little slow, but we're going to try again. 3 wide. This time on Terra the Bonnie. Work! You got the spawn, Turtle, Bonnie, and Newman. But can we keep it, though, is the real question. And will we actually pull away? Almost got on the wall there down the back stretch. Okay, we should be able to pull away from these guys. That was really good to turn through. Yeah, we're going to drive away. Yeah, the air actually being challenging early in this one, which is really good, because I really want a challenge. Okay, we gained 3/10, so we're 4.8. Let's see how much we gained on them in clean. Since now we're in clean air. Let's see how much time we're able to make up. We're probably gonna make up a shit ton of time since now we're in clean air. We should make up some time. And again, I have default gears. I'm going default as far as the gears go. Yeah, it looks like we're making up a lot of time. Based on what it looks like I'm getting closer. I believe that's Jimmy Spencer up there, but let's see how much time we made up. We gained about 3/10 on the leader in clean air. That's huge. I gained 3/10 on the leader in clean air. So it looks like early on in this race, we had the fastest car. We had the fastest car early in this race. But yeah, look, the car's handling great. And like I said, guys, while I didn't practice, the AI are very easy, and based on what I'm seeing here, I'm getting about 3/10 a lap. So, I mean, not bad. The AI are challenging, which I really want. I gained a 10th that lap. Yeah, the AI should be challenging. And again, this is on legend difficulty, so I'm not cheating. This is on the hardest difficulty. That is Jimmy Spencer up here. This will be for 11th, if we can get to him. We are down the back stretch. I'm not going to make the move yet. Oh yeah, we're going to try to go outside for 11th place. No, we're not going to get the run. We're going to get the run off of 4. On the inside of Spencer for 11th. And we're up to 11th place, game by Jimmy Spencer, so we're up to 11th. Really happy about the car so far. We're actually moving up to the field. And it looks like the car's getting better as the run goes on. The car's getting better. We did not see this last week in the 600. Well, even though for the 600 I did qualify. But we did not see this all the 600 last week. We were able to go about 90 laps on fuel. I don't know how. But looks like we're actually gaining time on these guys when they're in clean air and haven't caught lap traffic. But we don't know how long it's going to take for them to catch lap traffic. And I don't know how long they can go on fuel. If I had to guess, we can go about 50 to 60 laps on fuel if I had to guess. So, but looks like early on in this race, we're doing really well. So, and we may have a chance for our 3rd win of the season and try to get redemption what happened last week where I think the 600 we should have gotten a top 5 if the accident didn't happen early in the race. Looks like somebody's out. Don't know who it is. Don't want to know, but yeah, we're gaining a shit ton of time. Or we're gaining time on the front, guys. And yeah, the car's great. So no need to make a lot of changes this going. And again, not a lot of practice. I'm basically jumping into this with no practice as far as today is concerned. But yeah, we're doing great. And it looks like it's taking me a long time to get up to the field, which I really like. At 3.3. We're making time. We're making up about 2 to 4 tenths a lap, which goes to show you our ridiculous speed that we have in this car. And I'm expecting the same type of racing when we go to California later in the season, because California is a very similar track to this, but completely different. So, yeah, we're gaining time. I can see the Lears in the distance, so I'm actually gaining on the Lear. Now that I'm in the draft, like I said, guys, I was gaining about 2 to 3 tenths a lap on them, so I am closing. There's Jeff Gordon, who won the Miami Roval earlier this season, about a month ago. How about to close in on top 10 position? And I think that's Sherry Mayfield and What If up here. Here we go to the inside of Gordon to score top 10. On Jeremy Mayfield and What If. We're going to take our time. We're up to 9th, so I'll take it. Possibly 8th on What If here. No, not quite, but we're going to get a little bit of a job on What If on the front stretch. And here we go to the inside of What If for 8th place. 200 miles an hour hand to turn. We're going to make the pass on What If, so now we're up to 8th. So far the race is going well. Yeah, not bad so far. I think as soon as I get up to the field or get up to the front, it's probably going to be easy. So, I hope it's not too easy. Because I know I'm probably going to get thrown on strategy like I did at Kansas, the second caution-free race. Now, I don't know, this race could go caution-free. Any race could go caution-free. So far this season, we've only had 2 caution-free races. That's a total of 500 in Kansas. Those are the only 2 caution-free races so far. We may have a third one tonight. Who knows? It's always nice to see how races play out. And Sunday's video that you guys are going to see, spoiler alert, went caution-free. So, I'll be sure to tune in to Sunday's video. Oh, trouble jumper! You gotta lose. That's a free spot. I'll take it. We're up to 7th. No, we're actually gaining time. What the hell are you talking about, crew chief? We're actually making up time. So yeah, Byrne got loose ahead of me, and because of that, that's a free position. And now we're up to 7th. After 25 laps, we went from last all the way to 7th, which is really good for me. Try to go to the outside of Harv, can't quite, and I see the top, the Lears. They're all right in my eyesight. We go to the inside of Harv for 6th place. We may get it the line, no we don't. But we're getting on the Lear, and now we're in the draft, so it's going to make this process to the front a lot easier. Since now we're up near the front. It may take us, it's going to take us probably about 30 laps to get out to the front of the pack, so we're going to see. And then again, we did start last, guys. We're down to the top 5. So yeah, we're getting to the field pretty easily. And like I said, guys, this is on Legend. I am not joking. This is on Legend difficulty. And it took us 27 laps to get in the top 5. And Mark Martin is up near the front. Mark Martin trying to make up points before he lost last week. And Sterling Marlin, who won the 600 last week, he's up near the front trying to go back-to-back. So far, we haven't had a repeat winner. Jimmy Johnson trying to battle back on the bottom. We're going to give him that bottom lane. Trying to battle back. And he's going to get the spot on me. Going to run off the turn 4. Back to the inside. Jimmy for 4th place. We're a second back, so we are gaining on the Lear. And it looks like the tires are starting to wear a little bit, so we are actually gaining on them. It looks like we have a 3-horse race for the lead. I'm trying to catch them and make it a 4-horse battle for the lead. So we are pulling away from Jimmy Johnson a little bit. So I can enter turn 3 a little bit deeper than what I want to. And I am gaining on these guys. Alright, fellas. Almost 30 laps in. We are here battling for the lead after starting last place. We are here. We're going to take our time. Mark Martin trying to go 3 wide. Almost went to the high side. Yeah, now we have a 3-horse battle. On the inside of Jay and possibly Grandpa. 3 wide for second. Make it 3 wide. We're going to lay on the gas a little early. Here he comes for the lead. And we're almost going to get it. Out of turn 4. It looks like Marlon's going to get on the high side. Now, Marlon's got the run, so he's going to lead that lap, but we're going to have momentum going to the first corner. And there we go, new leader. All right, 30 laps, or 31 laps. We are now leading this race. All right, beautiful scenes. Now, will they keep up with me is the real question. So now I got the lead. Took us 30 laps to go from last to first. And we're going to have to pin about another 20 laps. So, yeah, looks like we're pulling away. Yep, we're finally going to lead our first lap of the night. All right, 5. We got our juicy points. And again, we didn't lead a lap last week at the 600, so we finally led a lap. And it looks like we're pulling away from the field. Again, I'm not going 100%, guys, just so y'all know. I'm not going 100%. I'm going about, since I got the lead, I'm going about 80%. Trying to save my tires to take my time. I got a long race. But it's not going to be long for me now since I got the lead, so. But it'll be a long one if I'm going to be dominating like this, but you never know. Pit strategy can play a factor early, so. You never know how this race is going to play out. It looks like we're pulling away. Like I said, you never know how these races are going to play out. So, this is why we all love to see these races go green, because you never know how they're going to play out. And like I said, so far this season, we've only had 2 caution-free races. The Daytona 500, which I won, in Kansas, which was won by Mark Martin on my birthday. It's amazing how a race on my birthday went caution-free. It's amazing. It's amazing how the heat games, when we put on relax, it's amazing. It's amazing how races can go caution-free. Yeah, it looks like we're pulling away. Mark Martin out the second, but looks like we're pulling away from the field. Again, I'm trying to save my tires, trying to go as long as I can on them. It looks like with me saving my tires, I'm still driving away. I'm going to show you guys, we probably had the fastest car. But like I said, and this goes to real life also. The fastest car doesn't always win the race, and that's the truth. But that's the hard truth. The fastest car doesn't always win the race, so. Well, to be fair, Kansas, the last caution-free race, Mark Martin did have the fastest car. I probably have the second fastest car. About 8/10, so Mark Martin gained well. I mean, it's like I said, I'm not going 100%. I'm trying to manage my tires a little bit, so I'm not going like that 1,000%. I may go 100% on the last run to try to gain time on them. It looks like so far the car's handling pretty good, so yeah, I love the handling on this car. It's handling great. It's really good through turn 3. And with me going a little bit slower, I could save a little bit of fuel and go a little bit further if I absolutely have to, but it looks beautiful, crew chief. Looks like the half-round change does work on this car. I'm not going 100% like I mentioned before. So since I'm out in the lead, let's talk about how my day went. Yeah, the day was good. Again, I had another off day. Or I had today off of work, which is really nice, so. And we put some Tyac on my mother's window so that way she doesn't get wet. Well, we just put it around the edges. So now mom's not gonna die and wet. So, which is really nice. Then, I made lunch while we're at it. Yeah, pretty much how my day went. All I did was we did replacement. We, put some tie dye on my mother's roof. So that way she's safe when the rain comes. And yeah, and here I am doing this race. So, yeah, and we're driving away from the field. Like I said, I'm not going 100%. I'm just taking my time, not being aggressive.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure is right, because we are driving off from the field. Like, no joke, we are absolutely driving off. And I'm not being aggressive. It's just, we're that fast. I did say at the beginning Michigan was going to be an easy race to win, or an easy race, and it looks like, well, it was tough for about 30 laps. And then, well, just get out to the field was hard, but other than that, it was easy to get out to the field, so, yeah, the car was great. But will it be easy? We're going to have to wait and find out. Well, I did 25% rate, 25...
Come on in when you're ready.
Alright, we go about another 50 laps. Alright, so we can go about 50 laps. But yeah, as far as the 25% race that I did yesterday, it took about 33 minutes. So if I had to guess, this race will probably take about 2 hours. I mean, a little over 2 hours, 2.5 hours if you do the math. Now, I know the tires are worn because I'm literally taking my time saving them when I have a huge lead like this. Yeah, even on old tires, I'm still driving away from the field. Oh, they're pitting! Alright, they're gonna try to undercut me, so... Alright, they're all pitting, so... I'm gonna... Okay, they're pitting a lot earlier than I anticipated. So they're trying to undercut me. I'm gonna have to pit in the next 2 laps just so I don't get... I'm gonna have to pit in a couple laps just so I don't get beat by the undercut. So I'll probably go to lap 43. Or lap 42. Because I don't want to get beat by the undercut. And like I say, guys, what I was trying to think of. Kansas, I got beat by the undercut. So, on the last stop, I got beat. So, I'm gonna go to lap 42 and then come down pit road. Yeah, there they are, going back on the track. And again, they're the first cars on new tires, so we're gonna go an extra lap, and then I'm gonna head down pit road. Because I don't want to get beat too bad by the undercut, so we got to pit in a couple laps, so probably on lap 42 is when we're gonna see me head down pit road. And yeah, they're gonna beat me on the undercut for sure. Since they're right there behind me. Alright, so we're gonna pit this lap, we're gonna pit. Alright, I'm gonna be a little aggressive, try to pull a little bit of a gap on Jared, who's right there in my mirror. So I'm gonna try to pull a little bit of a gap. That's why I managed my tires a little bit, just so I can try to pull a little bit of a gap. So we're gonna go to the line, or go to the white line and let the guys behind me know that I'm pitting. And here we go, heading down pit road for the first time tonight. Alright, and the one thing I learned is don't speed. But luckily get up here a little aggressively, so let's not speed. That's the last thing I want, is to speed on pit road. Alright, there we go. 4 tires and fuel, we'll leave that the same. And yeah, first stop night. First pit stop. Alright, let's be perfect here on the first stop. Alright, pretty good stop. I'm happy. That was a great stop. We're gonna lose to the undercut, but that was a great stop. That was a perfect stop. That was a perfect Start. And it looks like we're better going to be Mark Martindale jet off the pit road based on what we're seeing. And now I got a little bit of fresh tires. And now I can basically run qualifying laps. So I'm really happy about the car. Really happy about it. It looks like we might get the lead. This time no one beats me out of the pits. It looks like we will get the lead. All right. That's probably the first time that I didn't get beat by the undercut so far this season. That's the first time I haven't got beat by the undercut. So really happy about it. All right, there goes Schreier. So we are lapping people. So if I had to guess, they're probably going to come down pit road on lap 82, but I think the next stop will probably be lap 85 for the next pit stop. If it goes green, which I doubt it'll go green, but you never know. But yeah, I always love coming to this track and race.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car?
1.6 seconds, so will he keep up with me? I'm not entirely sure. We're going to have to wait and find out. And I did tighten it up just a little bit. And it looks like the car is still handling great, but we're going to have to see how the long run handles, or how the long run does with this car. We're going to have to air a little higher just so we get by the lappers. It's going to almost get a little bit of a run out the corner.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
All right, we gained about another 2 tenths. 200 miles an hour heading to turn 1. Oh boy, top of turn 2. Let's not fuck up with the lap traffic early in this one. That was really good through turn 3, just to get by the lap cars. Yeah, the race is going good so far.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Geez, we gained a shit ton of time on them. Based on how easy this race is, we're gaining a shit ton of time. Told you guys this race might be easy, and it looks like it is, but you never know, guys. That's why we tune into these races, because you never know how the race is going to play out. The controller might die on me, just like in Land. The controller died on me during the last run. I ended up second. I somehow ended up second to Rusty. So for reason, I had 3 second-place finishes.
Nice lap.
So Mark Martin gained a little bit on me, because like I said, I'm not being aggressive since now I have the lead. I'm trying to manage my stuff a little bit. So I'm not being aggressive. Just trying to manage my stuff, because like I said, we got a long way to go. We made 1 pit stop. And we're probably going to have to make another one here in about another 40 laps. We're going to have to make another stop. So like I said, we're not going 100%. And you never know when any else is going to come out. So you never know. That's why you don't trust the caution flag. Well, Mark Martin's gained back on me. He's gained about 10. Because like I said, I'm not going to that 100%. I'm managing my tires a little bit, so I'm not going to that 100%. I got a little bit of a cushion to where I can save my tires a little bit. I got a little cushion. I got a big cushion on him as far as the point bow. I got a big cushion on Mark Martin as far as the point bow. I got a little bit of a cushion on him. That was really good through 3 and 4. And again, I'm in the draft, so that's going to help me out a lot.
Lap 50. Number 43.
Bill Jarrett the second, we gained a shit ton of time. We're going to try to be 43 going to turn 1, which we did. So yeah, the race going pretty good. This race is reminding me of Rockingham, where I got the lead during the first fuel cycle. I just dominated. This race is reminding me of that particular race, where we just go out and dominate the race and nothing happens. This race is really reminding me of that one. But who knows how this race will play out?
There, buddy. Good job.
We're gaining on Dale Jarrett a lot. Looks like the tires are finally worn out for him. But we just pitted for tires, so they should have worn out quickly. I mean, we turned about 6 laps on these tires. I turned about 8 laps on them. So it looks like the AI, it looks like they can't make it to the finish, but I can. I got a lot of field to where I can make it. I can basically go to lap 160 and I can make it to the end of the race, but they can't, so I can go about 50 laps, so I know how far I can go.
Wow, you're fast.
It's just the I decided to try to get me the undercut, and Dale Jarrett gained a shit ton of time. He was almost 2 seconds back from me. So Dale Jarrett is trying his absolute damnness, trying to gain back on me. But like I said, a lot of traffic is being a factor. We're going to turn 3. Oh boy! I'm sorry, I now got ass damage. Now I'm going to be triggered for the rest of the race. Unreal, it took me 52 laps to finally get ass damage. Now I don't know if Ed Hawes is going to date me now. Fuck! And yet Dale Jarrett gained a little time on me. Unreal! Now I don't know if the girls want to date me now. Man, listen. But hey, we still got a long way to go. The car is still handling great, so. You never know.
That's the speed we're looking for.
That Dale Jarrett's gaining a little bit of time on me. Because like I said, I'm about going 100%. It's really good for 3 and 4. Oh, I did not want to turn. Now Dale Jarrett's going to get in time because they want to turn to 3 and 4.
That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Got Dale Jarrett gained about another 2/10 on me. I did not want to turn 1 and 2. About to go to that extra little 10% here on this run. Well, Dale Jarrett is getting held up by some lap cars, so that's going to help me. I think he cleared him. I'm not entirely sure. Pretty sure he cleared him. That was really good for 3 and 4. Let's try to get through it this time. Looks like we're going to get through it this time. Wonderful.
Great lap.
So Dale Jarrett still gained on me about a 10th a lap. He's gained on me slightly. So down to the second quarter of this race. Okay, next Wednesday we'll tackle Texas. Texas should be a good one also. Hopefully Texas is good. Texas should be another good race. But I only did 1 practice race with the 7. Looks like it's handling good. So, but the AI are competitive. So, we'll see how next week brings.
That's the last time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Okay, Kane on more loud traffic, so probably gonna get held up here. Only a little bit. Should be able to get by him quickly. Looks like I'm gonna get by him quick, which is a good thing. We're gonna be inside of Bobby Hamilton to try to lap him. Oh boy, we're gonna slap in front of him. I'll take it. And he almost tried past, get back underneath me. He almost tried. But now I got more cushion. And the gap's still second half, so I think it's that long run the car gets better as the run goes on. That's how I was able to gain on Jarrett. The car got better and better as the run progresses. But I'm still hanging on to the lead. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to see how this plays out. And like I said, so far this season, we've only had 2 caution-free races. It was the 500 in Kansas, the Daytona 500 in Kansas. Those are the only 2 caution-free races. And who knows, we may get a third tonight. But we'll see. But last night, we have reached the caution record for the Coke 600 in 22. We beat that last week with 23 yellows. And that's also a season record. As far as this is, it's a season record. We had 11 yellows at the Miami Roval. We had 23 last week at the 600. And I don't think we're going to get another race that's going to reach 20 yellows. I don't think so. Based on what we saw, I think the most yellows going to get is somewhere between single digits as far as cautions are concerned. And in real life, this will be the last lap of stage 1. So it's amazing how back 20 years ago we had no stage racing, which is kind of what we want today. That's what we want. We don't want stage racing. If you're gonna add stages, you might as well do it in the majors. And in the majors, if you don't want stages, you should double the points. So like, use today's point format to where, let's say we add the lap. We'll say we have bonus points where if you lead a lap, that's 5 and the extra is 10. Let's say the max win you can earn in a race is 50. That's the max win you can earn. And then it's 1 point. And then second place is 35, and then it's a point down to everybody else. In the majors, you can do 10 bonus points for leading a lap and 20 for leading the most. And the max win you can earn in the majors is 20, that'll be 40, that'll be 60 points in the majors. And then it's 2 points down to everybody else. Except for game time on everybody else. But yeah, you can do that in today's world with the majors and the other races. No stage racing, but throw back the bonus points. Where if you lead a lap and you lead the most, that's 5 to 10 bonus points. And the majors, you can do 10 and 20. 10 points for leading the lap and 20 for leading the most. And then majors, you can use today's point where it's 40 points for winning and then 35 for second, and it's down, and then it's 1 point down to everybody else. But keep today's point format, or the point format as was back in the day, where you do 5 bonus points for leading the lap and 10 for leading the most. But in the majors, you can do 80 for first, and then 70 for second, and it's 2 points down to everybody else. I'd rather see that with the majors in today's format. In the regular races, like with my Cup Series, I'm doing stages only in the majors to award the most points, and then in every other race, or in every race besides the majors, we're actually gaining on DLJ and everybody else. That's probably because we're getting hauled up in traffic, but yeah. But in the majors, you can do, or no, that's not what I'm talking about. Oh, in my Cup Series, what was I trying to say? Oh, in my Cup Let's Play for Heat 5, I'm doing stages only in the majors to try to award points, or try to award more points. And then as the other races go, it's going to be no stages. So, I said in the Xfinity Series, right before I got to the Cup Series, so I let y'all know what's going to be the plan when we get there. It's just that most of you are liking that rule in terms of the view count. Well, not really, but, I mean, let's say yes. Just for positivity's sake of things. Almost got in the back of Elliott. By Elliott Sadler. It looks like Jerry and Ayers are getting held up in a lot of traffic. 65 laps in an hour, so it looks like we'll probably complete this race in about 2 hours, most likely. We may complete about 130 in 2 hours, and then we'll finish the race. And then it may take about... How long this race could take? Well, I did in practice, it took about 2.5 hours to finish, so... Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, not bad.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Number 7 is still there. Okay.
Alright, clear. Again, looking for win number 3 of the 20th anniversary season. Came close to the line of the roll 3 weeks ago. Came close. Just didn't get the finish line I want. But who knows? We may win this one. It looks like at the moment we will, but it looks like the LJ are getting held up in traffic. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to beat me on the undercut. It looks like we're getting halfway on fuel. If you haven't already, guys, like the stream if you want more prediction videos. And vote which prediction videos do you guys want to see. So if you haven't already, like the shit. And this is where the car is really, oh geez, really tight to get out for 4.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
But yeah, the race has gone really good so far. We're trying to get win number 3 on the season. The last time I went to victory lane was Rockingham. That was about a month ago. It's been a month since we last went to victory lane. And the worst race we had was the 600 last week. We ended up in 9th place. So we're consistently placing in the top 5, top 10. Well, like I said, we got a long season left, and anything can happen. We still got Texas, which is next week.
Keep it up. Great lap.
The PS2 died on me. What a shame. Your PS2 died. What a shame. Yeah, so you probably got to buy a new one. Thankfully, consoles from back in the day are a little bit cheaper than what they are now, because today's consoles are about $400 pretty much for a new console. I think the PS2 should be around $200, if I had to guess. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure they're about $200, since a PS2 is about 20 years old, and it should be cheaper now compared to what it was then. But it should be around $200-300 for a new PS2, but the new consoles are about, what, $400 or $500 for a new console. From today, I'm talking about. Well, yeah, it's a shame the PS2 died on you. This is the same my PS2 hasn't died on me yet, and this is the same one that I got for Christmas. Oh, jeez. I had this PS2 for about... I gotta remember. I gotta look back at my Christmas visit. I don't remember when was the last time I got a PS2, but it should be on the channel somewhere, but I had this PS2 for a long time, and it hasn't died on me yet, which is really good. So... yeah, I had this PS2 for about, if I had to guess, about 4 years. 3-4 years, and it hasn't died on me yet. So, which is really good. You're gonna have to check back on the channel. If there's no video on this on the channel, it's been a long time since I had this PS2, and so far it hasn't died on me yet, which is really good. I can still do the classic gameplay thing, so it's a shame that yours died on you. It's a shame, but I'm sure you'll get one at some point. Hopefully soon. It is hard to find a new PS2. You have to get like a used one. But I heard PS2s, or if I had to guess, PS2s are about, if I had to guess, about $200, if I had to guess, for a new PS2. Based on back in the day, because I think 20 years ago, I don't know how much PS2s were 20 years ago. If I had to guess, they had to be about $300 back in the day, at least 20 years ago. Now they're about, like, if you want a Nintendo Switch, it's about, from what I saw online, it's about $400 for a Nintendo Switch. Because I really want to play NASCAR Rivals, so I'm probably going to save a little bit more money just to get a Switch. And I'm buying die-casts also, and yesterday I bought Dale's 500 car from 1998 that he won the race with. Because I destroyed mine, so I threw it out because I am going to buy a new one. I threw Dale's because again, I am buying a new one. Sorry, Jeff Green, I got into Jeff Green twice. Well, he made contact with Steve Parks, so it's alright. But yeah, from consoles 20 years ago, they're hard to find. Like, if you want a fresh one, they're hard to find from 20 years ago. But if I had to guess, they had to be around $200 for a new console, or for a console back in the day. But yeah, it's a shame that yours died. So far, my PS2 I had for about 4 years, and it hasn't died on me yet, which is really good. Yeah, we're gonna have to pit in there 10 laps. We're gonna have to pit. Because I'm assuming they are gonna try to pull some strategy. Well, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'll probably stretch it to lap 90. I'm gonna try to stretch it to give him a fighting chances. So, you know, this race is not easy. So I'll probably stretch it to lap 90 on this stop. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stretch it to lap 90. That's where I'm gonna make my second stop. Because like I said, I could go about 50 laps. I put on lap 42 and I put on lap 42 and I've been at it for about 30 laps. Or this is the 35th lap on these old tires. So yeah, I'll probably have a huge lead on the rest of the field, but I'm gonna give him a chance and try to stay out longer just to give him a chance. And yeah, Michael, that's the way to go. Don't buy a used console. Get a fresh one. And if you can try to look on Amazon or eBay, see if they have a fresh one there. Well, I messed up 1 and 2 to try to get my Johnny Benson. Oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah, Mike. I would look on Amazon and see if they have one there. If not, then I don't know where else to go. The only I can think of is Amazon. Because usually things on Amazon are cheaper. So I would look on there. Yeah, I'm gonna expect everybody to come down pit road here momentarily, so wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna head down pit road probably around lap 90. So that's when I'll make my second stop. Second and Charles. I don't think we have one here. But yeah, that's a good store. I don't think I heard of Second and White Charles. I never heard of it. I'm about to go look on their site, but I've never been there. We have an exchange in our area. I haven't been there in a few years, so maybe when I get my license, I might have to go back there again and see what games they have. But luckily, games today. Oh, looks like pit road, so. Yep, they're heading up pit road. A little earlier than I expected. So I think everybody else, like I said, I'm gonna go to lap 90 to make my second stop. So I'll pit in about 10 laps or so on my second stop. Or lap 88 or 90, because it looks like I'm hitting 5, so I don't know if I'll stretch it to lap 90, but yeah, they're all coming in. So I'll probably go to lap 85 to 88 is when I'm gonna make my second stop. Probably lap 88, I'll probably stretch it. Just to give these guys a chance, because it looks like I have a huge lead. It looks like we have a little over a 3-second lead over Dale Jarrett, whoever's in second. I think they all pitted. I don't know. I'm probably gonna go. They're pitting earlier than I expected. Yeah, they're pitting a lot earlier than I expected, so I'll probably go lap 85 will be my second pit. So I'll go as far as I can. Oh shit, that was bad. But yeah, I think I can go to lap 90 on fuel, so that'll be my next pit stop, just to give these guys a chance.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice, lad.
I don't want this race to be easy, so I'm going to stay out to lap 90. That'll be my second pit stop.
8 cars are pitting.
Jeez! It just came in. I have a huge lead. Thank God I'm going to stay out a little bit just to give him a chance. I'm going to stay out. Like I said, I don't want an easy race. I want a challenging race, so I'm going to give him a chance by staying out.
Keep running that line. That lap was bad. The 32 car is inside.
I'm going to have to read that con, Mike, but currently I'm on the track. Hi!
Watch it.
Sorry, crew chief. I didn't think he was going to get that huge run underneath me. Well, he did. Well, I am on old tires. It looks like they're trying to beat me. I may pit this. No, I'm going to stretch it a little bit more. I think I could go to lap 90 on field. I pit on lap 42, and I've been on here for about 43 laps now.
How's the car feel?
It feels beautiful, crew chief, particularly for long runs. It feels beautiful on long runs.
You're clear.
I may be able to stretch it for 5 more laps to make my next pit stop.
Got 9 car. It's still there. Take it easy. They're all around.
Go on my inside.
Couple down line.
Yep, he's there. We're going to protect the bottom lane.
Number 9. Scroll over you back over. That was a great lap, buddy.
Yeah, this race going great. Okay, looks like I go to lap 90 on fuel. Yeah, it looks like Dale Jarrett and the other guys are probably going to beat me on pit road with the undercut because I'm staying out a lot. But I know they're going to beat me just because, well, I want to give them a chance. That's why I'm staying out this long. I should make it to lap 90 on fuel.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
Don't worry, damn it! I'm coming in a couple laps.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Hold on. I can go to lap 90 on fuel. Looks like I'm good to lap 90 on fuel. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I have the whole fuel lap down or what. I don't know. Probably don't, but looks like I have a huge lead on everybody else. But
The leaders are coming in together.
okay, looks like they're all heading down pit road. Not all of them pitted. But looks like I may lose a lot of time to the guys that did pit it. I'll probably pit this lap. This next lap right here, a lap 88 is when I'm going to head down pit road.
Keep it up.
For Dale Jr., the number 8 retired name, we're going to head down pit road.
The 18 car moves out low.
Alright, we're heading down pit road this lap.
All clear, buddy.
So, we were able to go 46 laps on this run, 1 tank of fuel. We're gonna let them know that we're gonna head down pit road. Alright, I gotta brake just to make sure I can head down pit road. Alright, we're heading down pit road.
The 19 car is right behind you. Number 32. It's up high.
Alright. Alright. Second stop of the race. Most likely I have to build there. For sure. Or I might get the technology that supports all the NASCAR games. I will find out for Christmas. I might not be able to do this. Thanks. Looks like the crew are on it. Nope, no mistake yet. On pit road. We may lose the lead here. So we haven't lost it yet. We're coming back on the track. We're still leading. Alright, we're still leading. How big's my lead? I want to know. Oh, Dale Jarrett's still second. There's no way well, I don't think pit stop's 9 seconds. There's no way I'm 39 seconds ahead of the field. There's no way. We'll see when we are back to line. There's no way I'm 39 seconds ahead of the field. There's no way. There's no way that's possible. There's no way in hell that that's possible. There's no way I'm that far ahead of the field. We're going to find out here. I'll take a couple laps, see how far I'm actually ahead of the field. On the outside wall again, just kiss down the back stretch. There we go. Alright, let's see how big my lead is down the backstretch here. I want to see how big it is. There's no way I'm 39 seconds ahead of the field. Okay, I'm about 8 seconds, so not bad. I think so far I had the fastest lap of the race, so I don't know if I want to predict that just yet, but I think at the moment I had the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, we got about an 8-second lead, so it's way better than 39, that's for sure, because there's no way I'm half a lap ahead of the field. There's no way in hell. But yeah, so far we have dominated this race. Ever since lap 30 when we got the lead, but I've led about 58, 59 now. And it looks like we're definitely going to lead the most laps. And yeah, I always love coming to this track and race, so. And again, this is on legend difficulty, so. It's basically how I'm dominating like this. And again, next week will be Texas at 7:30. Next Wednesday night, we'll tackle Texas. Good Texas, not shit, not Tex ass that we have today, but good Texas. This was good Texas, guys. This was before 1 and 2 was repaved. So we get to see good Texas again. Oh boy, they're going so slow in the turn 1. Now behind the Ray Abraham cars. We'll try to go 3 wide on them. Here we go to the bottom of Mayfield. Alright, let's not make contact with them this time. Stay on the bottom. There we go. Let's not make contact with them this time. Because I know Ray Abraham will be up my ass if I did that again. Clear? Clear. Alright. A little bit of drive from Awesome Bill here. I'm getting drive from behind, which is good for me also. He Evolution had good Texas. Yes, it did. Yes, He Evolution did have good Texas. That's good to know. He Evolution did have good Texas. Consider how bad that game is. That game has good Texas. Consider how bad that game is. And believe it or not, that game is better than 21 Ignition. It's amazing how bad that game is. Even with the new cars, the game is just bad in particular. Some tracks are fun to race on, it's just, that game has had free passes. Where the only way you get your lap back is to wreck the leader. And hope the leader doesn't cross the finish line and you stay on the same lap as the leader. I learned that from Michael Burt's streams. That's how you get your lap back. You have to wreck the leader on the front stretch and get back to the line before whoever's in first place gets back to the line to start a new lap. Or to go to the next lap. That's how you get your lap back. And the only thing that sucks about the game is you don't know how many laps down you are.
Fastest we've been yet, buddy.
Yeah, I'm still setting down fast laps. It's crazy how fast I am at this racetrack. But yeah, it's amazing how He Evolution had good Texas also. It's amazing. I think NASCAR 2000 had good Texas also, if I remember correctly, but I don't have that game yet. I don't know how good the game is. I also want to start getting the old NASCAR games and maybe get a PS1. Also try to play them a little bit. But I gotta figure out where to put my PS1. I gotta figure out where to put it. Because I don't know where to put all my consoles yet if I get them. Before you get some, you have to make sure it has a place. That's the most important thing. You need to make sure that the consoles have a place. And make sure they connect to your TV. That's the most important thing. Sorry, Jimmy Spencer. I was trying to do that. Oh boy. Okay, trying to get win number 3 on the season. Spencer trying to pass it. We're going to block the inside. PS1 gives work on PS2. Not really. Well, I mean, they do, but they don't work as well as the PS3 games. PS1 games work on PS3, and as far as I know, they don't work on PS4, as far as I know. I don't think they work on PS4. I haven't really tried it yet, but I don't think they do. PS1 games do work on the PS3, but I don't know if they will save. I just don't think they'll save as, like, you know, PS1 will. So I'm thinking about getting a PS1. I'm not entirely sure. I just don't know if they'll save my progress, is the real question. I just don't know if it'll save my progress. I mean, it probably will, but I don't know if it'll save my progress. That's why I'm thinking about getting a PS1. And we officially hit halfway, so look at the March Big Race report. At the beginning of the race, and again, we started last, and we're up through the field. We got to the field in about 30 laps. We started last. 25 laps to get in the top 5, and it took us about 30 to get to the lead. And so far, we've been leading ever since. We should make at least one more stop or two to make it to the end, or at least 2 more stops to make it to the end. I'm going to try to make it to, I don't know, that'll be a stretch. I think I might have to pay at least one more time to make it to the end of the race. But I'll probably stretch it. But I don't know if I can make it. As far as I know, I can go about 50 to 60 laps on fuel. But since I went to lap 88, I think I could have gone to lap 92 on fuel, so who knows? I could possibly go about 60 laps on fuel, but I don't really know. But Anyways, the car is really solid. We have a huge lead on second place.
Keep running that line. That lap was bad.
And, yeah, the car's handling great. So, no real changes being made. And yeah, and again, next week we're going to tackle Texas. Good Texas. We'll tackle Texas next Wednesday night around 7:30. It's a 500-mile race. Usually a 500-mile race, I'll start them a half hour earlier. So around 7:30, we'll do Texas for the 8th race of 20, and then the next, and then after that, at the end of our Thanksgiving break, we'll take a week off, and then we go to the launch mile at Dover, and then the halfway point at Daytona. So we got a really good stretch, a couple races coming up on the 20th anniversary schedule. So yeah, we got some really good tracks.
Number 36. Clear on both sides.
So yeah, car's handling great. No real changes. Oh, you need a PS1 memory card. Okay. I don't know if I have one. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, the car's great.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
And believe it or not, I'm playing this. And Mike, believe it or not, I'm playing this on actual PS1 controller. So there is why the buttons are a pain in the ass. And I'm playing this on a PS1 controller, so I'm not surprised. It looks like the PS1 controller works very well. So we know that you can do PS1 controllers on PS2 and they'll work just fine. So this is an actual PS1 controller that I have, and it works. So yeah, but without further ado, the Spin Martin Smith Race Report.
Wow, you're fast.
And again, Mark Martin doing very well. And Mark Martin with the DNF last week in the 600 lost a lot of points. He lost about 90 to be exact. I entered into Charlotte about 103 points ahead of him. He lost about 90 points. He's 193 back going into this. And he lost a few spots of the points also with his DNF. And I think Jeff Gordon and Rusty Wallace leapfrogged him in the points. And I'm entering into this race with 144 over Rusty. And definitely going to increase after the next race by this performance with possibly getting our third win. It looks like we had the fastest car all night. And again, the 600, we didn't lead a single lap. A single last lap. But it looks like here we're dominating a little bit. It looks like we're probably going to dominate, but we're probably going to dominate the night. Maybe lead the most laps and maybe get our third win. And again, the last time we went to victory lane was Rockingham. So it's been a little bit since we last went to victory lane. And all three of our races, besides the 500, we dominated. We led about 280 laps of Rockingham to win that race. And again, we started last. The 500, we led about 80. Mark Martin led the most, and he failed to win the race. He finished second to me. Then, here we are, dominating another race. And so far, it's been well. Atlanta, we dominated, but we ended up losing to Rusty. We ended up second. Even though we dominated Atlanta. And Kansas, Mark Martin dominated. He won the race. And then Rockingham, I dominated and won. I dominated the Miami Roval and finished second to Jeff Gordon. Almost won the race. And here, it looks like I might dominate and win the race. July 2020, you got a PS4, you got a fresh one. Beautiful scenes and glorious emotions. I have my PS4 for a few years, so... I don't remember when I had my PS4. I think I got it in 2018, if I remember. But like I said, I don't remember when I got my PS2. I had it for a long time. And it still works, so... But yeah, we are officially halfway at Michigan National Field again for race 7 of the 20th anniversary season. And it looks like after tonight we may increase our point lead on Rusty Wallace heading into Texas next week. Next Wednesday night, and after that we'll probably go on our off week. Because then, almost through Thursday, that'll be our Thanksgiving break, so we'll have that off. And then after that, we'll go to Dover and then Daytona. I think after Daytona, or somewhere down the line, we'll probably have our Christmas break and New Year's break, so we may have a couple weeks off. Obviously, there'll be videos in that time frame, but yeah, we'll have a long. We're gonna have about a 2-week break from this series, and this. By the look at this, the season should end before the Daytona 500 next year in real life. So, and then obviously after this, I'm going to move on to the SRX and do the full 2040 season on that. So, but I'm going to make it challenging. I promise you that. I will make it challenging.
That was a great lap, buddy.
But it's a great race, so. Getting a little aggressive tracking by the lapper, so it looks like it worked just fine.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. Car pile. The 25 car. Wants to get by you. All clear, buddy.
Yeah. And again, the last time I went down pit road was lap 88. I've been at it for about 30 laps. So, well, yeah, 88 is when the last time I went down pit road. So, I've been at it for about 30 laps. I hope I can go to that. I don't know.
Going inside.
Well, like Michigan does shine on road courses, but it still breaks the game if they can't get the rules right. Like, you know, with the free passes. It does show on road courses, but the problem is they can't do the rules right. Like, you know, there's no free passes. And there's no wave arounds. All you have to do is run the wheel on the front stretch. Okay, we're halfway on fuel. So we've been at it for about almost 25 laps. And again, we went down pit road on lap 88. So, and we've been out here for about 25 laps now. So we could go to, I don't know. We might make it on one more stop. We might have to do a second one, but I'm not entirely sure. And so far, we've got to have a caution. So basically, how this race can go caution-free, and we can barely get a caution-free race on the Heat Games. Well, you can. It's just. So basically, how this, you can just let the races go green. And again, these were Bill France Jr. years. Or Bill France Jr. years before Brian France came along and pretty much ruined the whole format of NASCAR. I wish we had Bill France Jr. for a couple more years, because he really made NASCAR look good in the early years, as well as Bill France Sr. But I think Jim France is doing NASCAR now, and obviously Steve Phelps is the president of NASCAR. But yeah, I really hope they go back to the old format. Like Chase Elliott, he got screwed out of a championship. And points don't really matter in the last race, where all you have to do is finish ahead of the others and not count points. Or else, if they would have counted points in the championship race, then I would accept this format more. But no, all you have to do is beat the other three to win the title. That's not how it works. That is not how this shit works.
Running that line. That left was bad.
I will accept this format if they count points in the final race, and now take this finish to have the other three nonsense. I would have liked this format if they would have made points matter in the last race. Then I can like this format. But I don't like it with the one race take all. Oops. Give Rusty a little kiss, let him know I'm here. But yeah, go back to the old format. Or at least to the 2004 chase. That's another exception also. I'll either accept the old format or the chase. Not this, what we have today. And don't make it like a mandated 36 races. In the Winston Cup format, you're doing like 30 to 34 races maximum. Not 36. They were, back in the Winston Cup days, they were doing about 32, 34 races a year. I'd rather have that, and it's kind of bullshit how in today's one you get one off break. Where back then you get like, at least like 3 or 4. Minimum, at least 3 or 4. Here we go on road courses, on ignition. Only 2 stage breaks. All 70 laps were ran under green. Are you sure? Now, what were your rules? Is the other question. Do you have cautions on? Or do you have NASCAR rules on? That's another thing. Do you have NASCAR rules on? Because if they're off, then I'm not going to accept that. The only going to accept is if you have rules on. It looks like based on this, we could possibly make it on one more stop. Well, I don't know when we're going to hit low on field. So just if you have low on field, that indicates you that, hey, you could go about another 10 laps. So, we'll see how far I can go. Hopefully I can make it to about lap 140, because I think we can go about 50 to 60 laps. We're going to save a little bit here just to make sure I can make it. So we got about 80 laps to go. NASCAR rules are always on like always. Okay, good. I like to hear that. Since I have a big of a lead, I'm going to try to save a little fuel to make it on one more stop. I'm going to try. Since I have a huge lead. The only way I'm going to be aggressive is get by the lap cars, but I'm going to try to save a little bit since I have a huge lead. I'm going to try to make it to the end of this race on one more stop. I'm going to try. I think I can make it on one more stop. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to try to save some fuel. Yeah, I can't make it to the end. I know they can't, but I think I might be able to make it. And again, if you haven't already, be sure to vote in the poll and like the stream if you want more prediction videos. And if you see in the chat or in the poll, you'll figure out what kind of prediction videos. Like, do you want Cup only prediction videos? Do you want all 3 divisions or fuck predictions, which is no? Hi, Kyle! Get the hell out of the way, will ya? The Daytona road course.
Number 45 is looking to pass.
Is that the... What do you mean Daytona road course? Mike, what do you mean by that? Is that the only race you won? What do you mean by that? I need like a explanation here. Let's see how much fuel I'm burning a lap. So 6.6. We're gonna see how much I burn a lap.
4 points for leading the most laps.
I led the most laps, so I got that unlocked. I did lead the most laps. Alright, so I led the most laps. So now the 10 bonus points are now mine.
A couple tough back cars are on
Alright, they're heading down pit road, so they can make it on 2 more stops. I'm going to try to make out 1 more stop. You won the first 9 races. Now, where's the difficulty? That's another thing I want to know. Where's the difficulty at? It's not the hardest difficulty, because at the beginning, the AI are so fucking hard on, like, on a mile and a half tracks. They made them, like, too hard. And I forgot what patch it was, but in a patch, they adjusted that to where they nerfed the AI to where they're more manageable on a harder difficulty. So, yeah, they nerfed the AI a little bit, which is a good thing. But I don't think they nerfed them enough to where the AI are not manageable. They're trying to beat Sadler into turn 3. I beat him, okay. It was not pretty, but I beat him into 3. Well, hi, Elliott. We're going to complete the pass. Alright, let's see. 5.7. I'm going to find out this time how far I can make it. I'm going to try to stretch it this time, see how far I can go on fuel. Alright, they're all heading down pit road. Alright, so I go lap 136. I'm very close to making it on 1 more stop. Pretty close. I think it was 5.7. So we saved about 4/10 a lap on fuel is how far we could go. So we could go... I don't know. We could go about another 10 laps if you get the low on fuel indicator. You could go about another 10 laps. So we're going to be close to making on 1 more stop. We might have to make another stop at the end of this race. Well, we're going to have to make it. We're going to have to make at least 1 more stop. Now, since I had new to ignition. That's nice. You can now turn assist off, which is nice. But yeah, it's nice that we can do things on ignition, but the problem is, the rules don't work. The rules do not work right. Cautions do come out, but, they didn't get the rules right to where they don't have the free pass and the wave around rule. That doesn't exist in that game. It doesn't exist in this. With being fair, you have to earn your lap back. And that's what I have to do in the 600. I have to get my lap back in the 600. And it took me almost the entire race to get my lap back, and I got my lap back. I think Rusty's on new tires, so I'll let him go. Yeah, I think Rusty's on new tires, so I'll let him go. He's on new tires. No need to be too aggressive. Yeah, I feel like I might have to try to go 1 more stop, trying to make it to the end, but I want to see if I can make out 1 more stop. Obviously, if I don't, it's going to be very costly. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of fuel mileage to see if I can make out 1 more stop. I don't know if I'll be able to stretch it for another 10 laps, because... Let's see, 4 gallons. I don't know. We could go another... I don't know if I'll be able to stretch it for 10 laps. If I'm getting low on fuel, if it hits about 0.3 or so, or half a gallon, I'm heading down pit road. I am not going to gamble and try to stretch it for 1 more lap. I ain't going to take the risk. I'll go as far as I can on this fuel run. I'm going to aim for about 40-second lap times. I'll try to save a little bit of gas to make sure I have enough to make it. I got a big enough lead. As far as I know, if I have to guess, I probably have about a 10-second lead. So I should be able to make it on 1 more stop from here, or at least be close to make it on 1 more stop. Well, also, I'm going to have to save from the get-go, trying to make sure I have enough to make it. And you know, if I don't make it, oh well. It is what it is. It's racing. If I don't make it, oh well. And again, the only way I'm going to DNF is if I run out of gas, I can't get back to pit road. That's the only way I DNF. So, Hopefully I don't DNF. That would be nice. But thankfully, I have a big enough point lead on everybody else to where a DNF is not really going to hurt me in the points. So
Keep it smooth, just like that.
it's nice to have a big point lead because if you get a DNF, it's not really going to hurt you in the points. So that's why it's so important to finish these races. It's so important. I'll let Elliot by.
21 car.
Elliot, if you want to pass me, you can pass me on the high side.
Fumes, buddy. That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Get by me, you're on new tires. Get by me, you're on new tires. There's no way you should be behind me. Get by me, you're on new tires.
We're clear.
Man, I'm trying to stretch this as far as I can to make sure I can make it on one more stop. I'm trying to stretch it. This is so amazing. It's amazing to have races go green. So far, we haven't had a caution. And we may have another caution-free race. That's why it's always good to have these races, because you never know. I don't know if I can stretch to the 140. It's going to be very close. I don't know. I may lose the lead by doing this, but I don't care. I'm going to try. I want to see if I can make it on one more stop. I don't know. I may go... I don't know if I can make it on one more stop. I think I could go another 4 laps. But I don't know if I can make it to lap 140. I may go another 4 laps. And I'm literally putting my life on the line to try to stay out as far as I can. So, and again, everybody else has made their stop. Yeah, I think I could go another 3 laps, maybe lap 138, but I'm still going to be short. Man, I'm still going to be short on the field. I don't know if I can make it. I'm still going to be short. Yeah, I think I can go to lap 138 or lap 137. I got a gallon left, so I'll probably pay in 2 laps.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
Like I said, guys, I'm probably going to lose the lead by doing this, but like I said, I'm going to try to stay out and try to go as far as I can. I was able to stretch it. I'll pit next lap. Yeah, Jet Burns on new tires. I'll let him go. He is on new tires, so I'll let him by. I am gonna pit. I'm pitting next lap or this lap. I may go one more lap. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try to go one more lap. I may go to lap 130. If it's half a gallon, I'll have enough to get back to the pits. Or if I waste about 4/10, I should go down to about half a gallon here. I'll be able to make it back to the line, or at least make it back to pit road. I just need enough to get back to pit road. What ifs catch me? We're gonna let him by. All right, we're pitting this lap. We're pitting next lap. We have enough to make it back to pit road. So we made it to lap 138. 63 to go. We're still gonna be short. We may be about 20 laps short minimum, but I am gonna pit this lap. I have enough to make it back to pit road. So we're gonna pit. We're gonna make our 3rd stop, maybe our last. I just don't know if we can go 60 laps. I may. We'll see. But I have enough to get back to the pits. I'm gonna lose the lead by doing this, but we're gonna head down pit road finally. So far we haven't sped. Alright, get to pit road. Alright. Oh, no, we're gonna keep the same changes.
You're the boss.
Alright? Will this be our last stop? We're going to wait and find out. 62 to go. This may be our last stop.
Come on, guys. No more collisions out there.
That's our first mistake of the entire race. And we're probably going to lose the lead. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We may lose the lead.
You got some traffic. Easy on the merge. Clear. Number 7 is right behind you. The 7 car is outside.
All right, I'm the leader. All right. How big's my lead? I really want to know. How big is my lead? I'm probably going to go straight to fuel saving just to make sure or probably go a little slower than usual on new tires to make sure I'm able to make it. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to stretch it. I don't know if I can really stretch it. I'm going to try to go as far as I can. How big's my lead? I still have a 3-second lead. Damn, no surprise I have a huge lead. I'm going to try to run consistent laps. Lap 39 is to start. Lap 139 is to start the fuel run. That's 62 to go. Now we're on 61 to go. We're going to see how far I can go on fuel.
Number 7.
I'm going to be aggressive talking about this lapper.
All over you back bumper.
I don't know. I don't think we're going to make it, but we'll see how far we can actually go on fuel. I don't know. We're going to try. We may have to make another stop.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to run some solid lap time and not be aggressive. Luckily, we have a huge lead where I can manage my stuff and try to save some fuel. How big's my lead? I had like an 8-second lead on the cycle of stops. Still, Jared's still second. Okay, 6 seconds. So we lost about 3 seconds. Oh no, we lost 2 seconds on pit road. But luckily, we had a big enough lead to where it's not really gonna cost me that much. I'm going to try to save a little fuel, not go 100% on this run. I'll be shocked if I could somehow make it to the finish. But I don't know if I will.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Oh wait, I might make it. Hold on. No, I don't think I will, because No, I can't make it. I pitted on lap 88, I made it to lap 138, so that's about 50 laps, so I'm going to be a little bit short. So I might have to pit with about 10 laps to go. Good lord, I might have to pit with about 10 to go, because I'm going to be really close as far as making it.
Keep it up. Brake left.
It looks like here I'm about 10 laps short on fuel. So for me, this could be a fuel mileage race to try to get to the end. This may be a fuel mileage race. It's going to be really close trying to make it to the end of this race. And again, I'm trying to get win number 3 on the season. Yeah, NASCAR had a chicane on the front stretch. They still have the bus stop.
Keep hitting those marks.
That's the same to the Rolex 24. The Rolex 24 had the bus stop on the back stretch. And yeah, NASCAR pretty much runs the exact same track. Instead, they have the chicane on the front stretch. That's the only thing they changed. Yeah, like I said.
Number 45.
Hi, Kyle. Almost made contact with him again.
Car is looking right. Clear all around.
It's on my outside. I'm not gonna bother. Clear. Okay.
Keep running that line. That left was fast.
Like I said, I'm not going 100% right now. I'm gonna try to get to the finish. I'll be surprised if I can somehow make it on field, but it looks like I'm going to be about 10 laps short on fuel. So I might have to make another stop to the end of this race. So I might have to pit with about 12 to go, but I'm going to try to go as far as I can. It looks like at the moment we're probably going to get win number 3 on the season. But you never know, we still got 55 to go, so this race is never over. Yeah, we're trying to get to the end of the race as far as fuel. Alright, crew chief, thanks for the information. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know, crew chief.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. As far as I know, I'm about 12 laps short, and I was able to go 50 laps, so I may go further. Who knows? I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. I pitted on lap 138. So far, I've been at it for about 10 laps. I wasted about 5 gallons, so yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be about 10 laps short on fuel again. Well, based on what we're seeing here. We wasted a little bit trying to get up the speed, so. If I have to get to the end of the race, I think everybody's going to try to go for rights. I'm not entirely sure. Well, if we get a caution, we can pit and make it to the end. Or I can pit and make it. I just have to go for right side tires and just put on the rights and make it to the end of the race. I think on the last stop, I'll probably pull on 4 tires on the last stop. And just get to the end, pray for no caution. I mean, if you get yellow on lap 198, the race is over, so. And so far, none of these races ended under caution at this point. I don't think. No, none of the races ended under caution so far to this point, so. But if you haven't already, guys, be sure you vote in the poll and like the stream. If you want more prediction videos.
Attaboy, keep it smooth, just like that. Car hot. Clear on both sides. The 21 car is coming high. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Go left side. You're clear.
I was able to get by Ryan Newman. You made 76 laps on fuel. That's nice. It's nice. And if I have a couple cautions here, I might make it, but so far we haven't had a caution, and we're in the 4th quarter. We have yet to have a caution, so we could possibly have our 3rd caution-free race of the season so far. We could possibly have our 3rd. And so far, I won the first race, which is Daytona 500. That was caution-free, and Mark Martin won the 2nd caution-free race. So I may win the 2nd. I'm trying to get my 3rd win and trying to get my 2nd race. I'm trying to win the 3rd caution-free race of the season. And sadly, Rockenhead didn't go caution-free, and I won the race, so. So yeah, this race could possibly go caution free. Who knows?
Good lap.
And again, if we get a caution, the race is automatically over. If we get on lap 198, the race is automatically over. There's no overtime. We try to break this. Yeah, good.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job. Still beside you. Clear all around.
I'll try to go as far as I can on fuel.
Going outside. Wow, you're fast. Clear.
It's amazing how you can just have races that go green. It's amazing. It's amazing how you can have races that just go green
Talking about nice lap.
and not have some bullshit shenanigans from Brian France where he throws out the caution. I'm glad it doesn't have it. This is the Bill France Jr. era, so I'm happy we haven't got a caution yet, which is really nice. We really want the Bill France Jr. days back in this. We really want Bill France Jr. days right now. I think we need the rules to be a little bit more strict on the NASCAR side, because Ty Gibbs, this past weekend, he changed lanes before he hit the start-finish line, so
Keep it up. Great lap.
in my eyes, that should have been a penalty, but he got lucky. And sometimes you get lucky at the professional level. You get lucky. You don't get lucky that often. So, I think NASCAR needs to be a little bit more stricter on the rules for the drivers. Like, if you see a driver doing that, I would penalize them. Or at least put them in the back of the pack of the next restart. Or whenever get yelled, you put them in the back of the field. Yeah, I don't know if we can make it, guys. We're going to be really close. This is the 20th lap, and it looks like we're saving a little bit of gas. Or I'm saving a little bit of fuel on this fuel run. But yeah, and again, I was able to go 50 laps on the last fuel run. I may go a little bit further on this one. Looks like I'm not going to go exactly 5 gallons. Looks like I saved a little bit. 10 laps ago, I was at 18 gallons. It looks like here I may go about 13.2. So I did save a little bit. I may go about, I don't know. I might go beyond 50 laps on this run. I don't know if we're going to make it to the end. We're going to be really close. I don't know if we'll make it, but looks like we may go a little bit further on this fuel run. And this is what happens when we have a huge lead. You save a lot of fuel. And a huge lead. I'm only going to be aggressive when I'm around lap cars trying to get by. That's the only time I'll be aggressive. Like right here. Be aggressive getting by lap cars. That's the only time I'll be aggressive and get on the front a little sooner. That's the only exception. But other than that, I'm going to say fuel throughout the rest of the race. I think a couple cars are down pit row. I'm not entirely sure.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. All clear, buddy.
I was a little aggressive at trying to get by a couple lap cars. Yeah, looks like we're seeing green flag pit stops taking place. Taking my time. Yeah, we're seeing green flag stops. I think the AI are making their final stop of the night. We'll see how far I can go.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
Beautiful, crew chief. It's handling beautifully. Yeah, I may go a little bit longer on this fuel run. Who knows? And again, next week will be Texas. Texas should be a good one also. I'm looking forward to Texas. We should do well there also. So I'm really excited about next week at Texas. I'm really excited about it.
That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
It looks like these cars are going to head down pit road, but like I said, I'm going to stay out as long as I can. Got on the wall a little bit heading to turn 1. Yeah, we may hit halfway on fuel on this run, so it looks like they're all headed down pit road. Yeah, we're gonna be halfway on fuel here, so yeah, we may go about 50 laps again. And yeah, we went an extra lap, so
Fuel's down to half.
yeah, let's.
Road is getting busy. The leaders are heading in.
White pit, I don't know if I can make it. I may have to pit a little sooner than I want to, just to make sure I'm enough to get to the finish. Well, I'll stay out. I'll try to stay as long as I can to make sure I'm enough to make it. I'm gonna stay out. I want to see how far I can go.
Run some more like that. Couple of them left. Clear all around.
That's up 3 and 4. I went into turn 3 a little bit higher than what I wanted to.
That was a great lap, buddy.
I'm probably gonna pit with about 15 to go just to make sure I have enough fuel to make it, so in about 20 laps I'll make my final stop of the race. Just to make sure I have enough to make it. So it stays green, I'm gonna pit with about 15 to go just to make sure I have enough to get to the finish. I'll probably put in about half a tank to make sure I have enough. It's half a tank, I can go about 25 laps, so I'll probably put about half a can in.
Good job.
Because that'll be enough to get to the end of the race. That'll be enough to get to the end. So I'll probably put in about 3.
Leaders are coming into pit.
Oh, they're pinning. Jeez, I have a huge lead. So yeah, I'm gonna pit with about 15 to go, just so I'm enough to get to the end of the race. So that's the strategy. I'm gonna pit with about 15 to go. And we'll be good from there to get to the end of the race. If the O comes out, I'm pitting. So And this will make and it'll screw up the entire race. But if we get a yellow, I'm gonna pit and I'm gonna pit if we get a caution. I'm gonna head down pit road. I'll probably put on 4 tires and about 3/4 of the tank just to make sure I have enough fuel. And most importantly, gotta have enough fuel to do burnouts. That's the most important thing. Gotta make sure we have enough fuel. And so far, we had a caution-free race.
Great lap.
And ever since I got the lead, it was a dominating race. Ever since I got the lead, we dominated. Ever since lap 30, when we got the lead, we've been out front ever since. I mean, all right, I might come in and get some right side tires, but I haven't thought about it yet.
Your right front tire's a little worn.
Is it square? Yes, it is. Okay. I may go for right side tires on the last stop just to be safe. I don't know. I might go for rights. I'll think about it. But I'll probably go with 4 to be safe. I think, just to get up here real fast, I might go with rights. Now, obviously, they're going to try to undercut me, but I'm going to try to go with right side tires.
These cars are pitting.
We're all heading up pit road.
The 97 car up high. Number 97.
A little bit aggressive in the turn through just to get by the lapper. Or what if?
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
Like I said, trying to get win number 3. We got 30 laps to go. Trying to get win number 3 on the season. Last time we did victory lane was Rockingham. And we dominated Rockingham also. We led about 280 laps. Here I'm probably going to lead about 160, 170, somewhere around there. Probably going to lead about 160-ish laps. So yeah, we dominated the race at Michigan for sure. But Texas, I'm not entirely sure. That's next week. Based on the set I'm going to use, it's going to be good. Good race at Texas for sure. We're going to have a great battle. And I'm really excited to go to Texas next week. Like I said, they're all heading up pit road. And if I could go, the goal's to go to 15 laps, go just lap 186. That's 15 to go. We'll have enough to get to the end of the race. I'm probably going to make a 2-tire call on this one in case we get a yellow. I may come in and get 2 tires.
That's the last time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy.
Just so I can keep the lead. I go with 2 tires.
The 97 car still up. You're clear.
Yeah, we dominate the race.
Good lap.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go to Texas next week because I think Texas will actually be a good race.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting.
Based on how the sound I'm going to use. We may have a good race at Texas next week, at least I hope so. And I don't know if I'm going to qualify for that or starting last. I haven't really decided. Or I haven't made my final decision. Dover, I'm going to qualify because I think Dover's going to be pretty tough. So I think Dover will most likely qualify for that race. Daytona, we're probably going to qualify.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Chicago. I don't know how Chicago's going to be. I haven't really tested it yet, but I think we'll probably qualify for that one. California or Indianapolis will probably qualify for Indy. Like I said, I don't really know. California, we're probably going to start last for California. So I think California, what we saw when I did the Legends Final Four California, we've got some great racing. So
Number 97 is gaining.
I think for Thunder, or I think for, you want to get back on the ball? One of you can go ahead. You're on new tires. I'll let you buy. You're on new tires.
97 cord.
I'm not going to be aggressive with him. He has new tires.
Control both sides.
I ain't going to take the chance.
When you're ready, we're in our pit window.
All right, yeah. So I go about. I'm going to go to lap 186, which is about 15 to go. Right now we're at 24 to go. This is now I have the lead. So we can go to about 15 to go, which is really good. We can go to about 15 to go, which is I was anticipating.
That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
I'll probably go with 4 tires on this next stop as well. I may go with right side tires just so I can stay on the track with the lead. I don't want to get screwed. So I'll probably go with rights just to be safe and put enough fuel in the car. Now, just to make sure I have enough to get to the finish. Because it looks like here tire management is looking great, so. Based on the gauge here, so. Looks like on this I could probably go for 2 tires on this stop, or at least go for rights. I put enough fuel in the car to make sure I have enough to get to the finish. So I think that's what I'll probably do. I'll probably go with rights. I'll probably put about a half cannon, and that'll be the strategy. At least for the call in the next 5 laps. Off of turn 4. 20 laps to go here in Michigan, so here's the 20 to go on board from Michigan National Speedway. 20 laps to go. Here's the 20 to go on board live for Michigan. Trying to get win number 3, and so far we had a caution-free race. But so far we may get the 3rd caution-free race of the 20th anniversary season, which means I'll most likely get my 3rd win. And again, I'm going to have to pin the next couple laps. So, and again, I will make my final stop momentarily. So, in about 5 laps, I'll make my last stop. So, yeah, without further ado, that's the 20 to go on board for Michigan.
Good job.
Yeah, looks like I'll probably go for 2 tires on this song. I think our laps can make it to the end, because I'm saving tires on this run. Because I want to spend as less time on pit road as possible. So on this last stop, since I could go about 50 laps, I'll probably pull on 2 tires and about half can of fuel, just to make sure I have enough to make it to the end.
Now or you're going to be out of gas.
Don't worry, damn it! We're gonna pit in about 3 laps. We'll make it. We can definitely go 3 laps. So just relax. We can make it. I know you're worried, but we can make it. We can make it. Whoops. Yeah, we'll never go for 2 tires on our final stop.
Those marks.
Yeah, Burns coming. He has a faster car.
The 99 car is coming low. Car to left. Number 99 is still there. Talk to me.
Well, I'm a lap ahead of the field. I'm a lap ahead of the field, apparently. Damn, I didn't know I'm a lap ahead of the whole field. Am I really a lap ahead of the field? Holy shit, I'm a lap ahead of the field. I did not know I'm a lap ahead of the field. I didn't know I was a lap ahead of the field. Well, now I know I'm a lap ahead of the field. But like I said, on this run, I'm gonna go for 2 tires. I'm gonna pit next lap. And I'm gonna go for 2 tires. But I don't know, I could possibly lose the race. The shit's gonna get his lap back, but I'm gonna go for 2 tires. So I've got to be aggressive here. Alright, so now I know Jared could possibly win this race, so that's why I want to go for 2 tires. So now you guys know why I want to go for 2 tires. Now you know why. Because Jay is one of the faster cars in the game. He's the fastest one in the game, so that's why I want to go for 2 tires. So we're going to pit, we're going to go for 2 tires and throw a half can in the car. Oh, jeez. Don't mess it up. I gotta come. Get down. I gotta pit. Alright, final stop. Let's be flawless here. Jared's gonna get his lap back. Alright, let's be flawless. Alright, we're gonna go with right side tires. And we're gonna put about... Let's put 1.5 cans in. And we'll probably loosen up the car. Alright, right side tires. We're putting on rights. Alright, gotta put enough fuel in. Alright, 10 seconds! Will we get the lead? Because Dilger was pretty close to me when we went down pit road. Alright, here we go. Looks like we're gonna end up getting the lead. Alright, we got the lead. Alright, perfect. Looks like the 2-tire call worked. We got the lead. So now we can make it to the end of the race. I loosened up the car a little bit just so we can run this same lap time. And I put enough fuel to get to the finish. So we'll have enough fuel. This is how big's my lead. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to the line or get to the backstretch. Alright, let's figure out how big our lead is. Let's see. Stats. We have a 4-second lead. Jeez. Thank God I went for 2 tires. Because I did not think that would work. Thank God I called for 2 tires. Because if I would take it forward, Jay would have had the lead on me. So thank God I went for 2. Thank God I went for right side tires. But I lost another 2 seconds, so Thank God I went for 2 tires, and everybody probably took 4.
That's the speed we're looking for.
And again, we got enough fuel to make it to the end of the race. We got enough fuel. So now I can go as hard as I want, just now we can make it on tires. But again, a caution changes everything. Oh, sorry, Mikey. I tried crew chief, just didn't quite work.
All clear, buddy. Keep it up. Great lap.
It looks like win number 3 is definitely possible. Add this, we got 10 laps to go at Michigan National Speedway. It's been a dominating race. I don't know. I think we led the last 170 laps of this race, if I remember. But we got 10 to go. So far, still have about a little over a 3-second lead. Last time I checked, we had a 4.5-second lead. I loosened up the car a little bit just to make sure we can get back to the finish. And make sure the car doesn't get tight on me when the left sides get worn. But yeah, like we should make it to the end on the left side tires. I have to take 2 just to keep the lead. I have to take 2. And thankfully, we didn't lose a lot of time on pit road by taking 2. Luckily, I just had to put enough fuel in to get to the finish. Again, guys, we may be on the cusp of getting another caution-free race. Again, the last time we had a caution-free race was Kansas, and it was won by Mark Martin. And again, Mark Martin that night had the fastest car. And I had the second fastest car, just ended up finishing second to him. I believe me and Mark Martin pretty much led about 90% of the laps on that night. But looks like here, I may lead about 80% of the laps. Or about 75% of the laps. With about 8 to go. Again, looking for win number 3 on the season. Last time I went to victory lane was Rockingham. And I also won the Daytona 500. That was the first race I went caution-free. The second race was Kansas. It looks like we may go caution-free here. I honestly thought about going into this race that this may be a caution-free race. It looks like it could possibly be a caution-free race if it goes green for another 7 laps. This could possibly be a caution-free race. 7 laps to go for Michigan. Win number 3 on the season. Again, the last time I went to victory lane was about a month ago at Rockingham.
Might be time for a new lap for your tire.
Looks like the left sides are being worn at the end. If I win this, I can pull. I think I may be able to pull into victory lane. Or I may pull into the new victory lane that's on the front stretch if I win here. It looks like we may win here. Again, the yellow comes out with about 3 laps to go. The race is automatically over. It's not going to get restarted. There's victory lane, if you guys saw it. We may pull into victory lane by the time this race is over in a few more laps. Let's get to the end. We'll be well good. Win number 3 on the season. And again, we should have 4 wins. We almost won the Miami Road Course with Jeff Gordon. We almost won that race. And now we got 5 laps to go, live from Michigan.
Just 5 laps to go.
And again, trying to get win number 3 on the season. Again, the last time we did victory lane was Rockingham about a month ago. It looks like we may get win number 3 and increase our point lead on Rusty Wallace and Jeff Gordon after this, heading into Texas next week. Good Texas. Not shit Texas, it was good Texas. Oh shit, jam on the brakes. No need to cause an accident. Don't want to deal with the restart. Four laps to go for Michigan. Trying to get our third win on the season. Again, last time with the victory lane was The Rock. A little tight. Let's not be aggressive here. We got a couple laps to go. There's no need to be aggressive. Goodbye, Steve Parr. There we go. If the L comes out now, the race is over, so... Well, the race will be officially over if we get to the line. We got 3 laps to go. And again, guys, we haven't had a caution-free race yet. Well, we had a caution-free race, but it's been a little over a month since we last had a caution-free race. And again, that was Kansas. The last time we had a caution-free race. It was won by Mark Martin. He had the fastest car that night. It looks like here, I had the fastest car. It took me about 30 laps to go from last place starting spot all the way up to the front of the pack. I've been leading ever since. It looks like we may get another caution-free race if it goes green for another 2 laps. And this race is mine. Got 2 more laps to go. All we have to do now is get back to the white flag and the race is over. And this race is mine to lose. All I gotta do now is just get to the white flag. Or if the L comes out now, that'll be nice, because then no restarts. The race is over. All we have to do now is get to the white flag. Oh, geez, okay. Off turn 4. White flag is in hand. 1 lap to go in Michigan. All right, looks like we're going to get our 3rd caution-free race of the season. And it'll be win number 3 for me if I get back around to the finish line. Down the back stretch I go. And to turn 3 to the finish line. Came from last place starting spot, took me 30 laps to get up to the front of the pack, and I've been dominating ever since. Dominating performance, and off of turn 4, heading to the finish line. Gonna take the checkered flag of Michigan! Yes! Yes! Win number 3 on the season, yes! Let's do some burnouts here. Yes! Win number 3 on the season. It's been a little over a month since we last did burnouts. It's been about a month. It's been a little bit. Alright, now it's pulling the victory lane. At least I get to do that for the first time. Get to pull in the victory lane. Alright, beautiful scenes.
It seems like we had a lot of late changes.
Yeah, how about that? They were battling for that top spot as soon as the green flag dropped. What a great race.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. was the car to beat all race long.
Yeah, no doubt he deserves the victory. What an incredible race for all the guys on that team.
Well, it was a great night of racing, and until the next time, this is MRN Radio and EA Sports. Good night.
Holy shit, what a dominating race by me. And not a lot of highlights. Not a lot of highlights. I don't blame him. Not a lot of highlights. Here we come. That was win number 3. And a victory lane for the 3rd time this season. Yes! I always love seeing the victory lane celebrations. We won by 8 seconds. Alright. And yes, it was a caution-free race, and we led 168 laps. Good lord. We had the fastest car. We led 168 laps and we won the race. And it was a caution-free race. Our third caution-free race of the season. Alright. That's our third caution-free race. Alright. So again, we started last. We won the race. MVP second. Jeff Gordon third. Matt Kenseth fourth. Grandpa fifth. So good rebound for him. Looks like Jeff Gordon could possibly get second in points. Haven't seen Rusty, so Gordon could possibly take second. Did he lead a lap? Okay, he didn't lead a lap, so I'm going to gain a lot of points on him as well. Tony Stewart. I think Tony Stewart was up there. I'm not entirely sure if I remember. But he could gain a couple points as well. Jimmy Johnson 7th. Rusty Wallace is going to... He's probably going to lose second because I think Jeff Gordon is 20 points behind him, so I think Jeff Gordon is probably going to take second in points. What if? Good run for What If, top 10, and Boob the Booty. Right, What If was the last car in the lead lap at 9th, and Boob the Booty rounds up the top 10. Jeff Burton 11th, Ryan Newman 12th, Ricky Rudd 13th, Jeremy Mayfield 14th, Bill Elliott 15th, so the Ray Abraham cars back-to-back. Ricky Craven 42nd, 16th, Jeff Green 17th, Johnny Benson 18th, Jimmy Spencer 19th, and Michael Walsh rounds at the top 20. Terry Levine 21st, Kyle Payne 22nd, Elliott Sadler 23rd, Ward Burton 24th, Jerry Nader 25th, Bobby Hamilton 26th, Casey Alba 27th, Steve Park 28th, Mike Scarry 29th, and John Andre rounds at the top 30. Jeff Purvis 31st, Michael Brutes 32nd, Shane Hall 33rd, Casey Kane 34th, Shauna Robinson 35th, Greg Biffle 36th, Ken Schreier 37th, I think he's, yep, and out of the race was him, Kevin Harvick, Robbie Gordon, Sterling Marlin, last week's win, the 600, he got taken out early along with Todd Bodine, Scott Wimmer, and Frank Kimmel. Those are the guys that got taken out early. So as far as laps led, I led 168, led the most laps. Dale Jarrett led 14. Sterling Marlin, again, last week's winner, led 12 laps. Grandpa and Jimmy Johnson led 2. Tony Stewart led a solid-ass lap, as well as Matt Kenseth. Excuse me, and that's it. We had a lot of lead changes. Alright, that's it. We had a great race. So the poll, we're going to look at that afterwards. It's been a 50-50. Alright, so that's it. Next week is Texas. Let's take a look at the point battle. Yeah, Jeff Gordon has taken over second in points. I gained about 40 points on second place. Jeff Gordon is now 184 back on me heading into Texas next week. And Mark Martin gained a little bit on Rusty since, yeah, Jeff Gordon leapfrogged Rusty on for second in points. Mark Martin gained a little bit on him because Mark Martin did finish ahead of him, and Tony Stewart's still fifth. It looks like I officially have a one-race makeup lead on Jeff Gordon. You can basically make up 152 points. Let me do the math real quick. If I can find a calculator. Alright, so last place is 34. The max you can make up is 185 points. So, I think, let's see, minus 34. 151 points is the maximum you can make up in a race. Yeah, so 151 points. I have a full race lead on Jeff Gordon. Yeah, so really good. Gonna be in a really good position going into Texas next week. To where if I DNF, it's not gonna hurt me. Here are the awards for Texas. Of course, Jeff Gordon with the fastest lap. Not bad. I mean, Homestead had the fastest lap, surprisingly. But yeah, really good Texas. Really good. Next week is Texas. Here's the Rookie of the Year. Looks like Ryan Newman's closed in on Jimmy Johnson. Whole awards, I've won 2. No winner lows. Looks like we have an 8-point lead on Ford. I led 868 laps on the season. I still had the most laps led. All right, fellas, we're gonna have a first day race in a little bit. So, all right, that's it. Next week is Texas. Next Wednesday night, we'll tackle Texas. Yeah, that's it. Next week is Texas, guys. All right. That's it for me. Let me turn that down so that way anything can pop up. All right. Well, we had a fantastic race at Michigan. Well, it was good for the first 30 laps, trying to get out to the field. After that was it. So, yeah, for what I did in Texas, should be a good race next week. It looks like by the poll, looks like y'all want prediction videos. Just none of it's a Cup Royal through divisions. So we're gonna end the poll there. I mean, not bad. I really enjoyed racing today. Really enjoyed it. Forgot to pin my comment that I made at the start. It's gonna be a little late, but we might as well pin it now, just for sure. Yeah. Next week is Texas. Again, Texas, we should do well. I'm gonna have to go take a shower and then go to eat and then go to bed because I have to work tomorrow and Friday. So, got 12-hour shifts. 12-hour shifts the next 2 days. I work 6 hours tomorrow and 6 hours Friday. So, gonna have to go to pit road, take a shower, and then go to work tomorrow. So, I'm really excited. Work has been fun. I really enjoy it. But anyways, that's it for me tonight, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed the night. Hope you all enjoyed your night. I'll see you all next week when we tackle Texas. Videos. No videos throughout the week besides the Heat 4 playoffs. I'll probably put it on Sunday, usual. I might move it to Friday. I'm not entirely sure, but it may be Friday. Who knows? So I have the whole weekend off. I may put it Friday, but without further ado, I'm going to end my stream here. Or at least on my computer, so I don't see the chat. Alright, guys. I'll see you all next week for Texas at 7:30. Right here. Should be a good one. Without further ado, I'll see you all next week. As always, have a good day, everyone, and take care.